All right, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Aaron Tolan. We are back once again with a early cop and review. Shout out to Chicago Emporium once again. They never fail. Uh, in hand, today's on foot was brought to you by the Jordan 3 Cement Gray. Yeah, this was a dope shoe, man. But I really don't rock these. These are more for summer, man. But the weather is nice outside for now in Michigan. Y'all know what it is. So, without further ado, we're gonna get right into it. Trusty Bat Shuriken. Before we get in, click like, click subscribe, man. Shout out to my subscribers and the people that are showing love. I very much appreciate it, and that is why I do what I do on top of my love for buying shoes, bars. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. And actually, this is the first part of we'll say a double review coming soon. Waiting on my next pair. That pair is a shocker, but I went ahead and pulled the trigger on those. When they get here, you'll see why. But of course, I always open the bottom box at the wrong time or wrong side. But anyway, y'all recognize the box. Y'all know what time it is. I don't even need to do the colorway. None of that. So, without further ado, just do it. Standard paper. Who cares? Single wrapping. This is crazy. Yes. We got the Air Jordan 12 flu game. Again, shout out to Chicago Emporium for the early release, early cop. This is a Jordan 12 that I pretty much passed on every single time they dropped. I don't know. I just wasn't really feeling the colorway too much. And then as time went on, I just started liking them more. These fatigue shorts in the summer, bro. Yeah, it's going down, man. And that's the problem with me because just to give y'all some backstory, my mother's OCD, which makes me OCD. But then my mother is also pretty much where I get my fashion sense from. She gets her fashion sense from my grandfather, who was just up on it, bro. Like GQ magazine, James Bond, just like always into that aesthetic of just fashion and style and matching and all of that. And because my mother's OCD, she made sure that outfits did not clash. And she pretty much instilled that in me. So yeah, I'm saying all that to say, whenever I see a shoe, I put outfits together in my head, bro. Like it's almost like I can't turn it off. You know what I'm saying? And low key, I kind of don't want to turn it off because that's what led us here. But getting into this shoe right here, man, you got your Japanese rising sun pattern, with the red on here, the Jordan 2-3. Now, low key, I wish they had gone with the flu game, symbols on here, because I think that was a dope touch to that shoe. That would have been fire for these, but I guess because Nike is really trying to break everybody, they're going with the original OG pattern. But you got your standard tail, the Jordan, inspired by the greatest player on earth, 23 right here, red panel, black lettering, red tag with the black Jumpman, basic Jumpman right there. The red on here looks more like a darker, deeper red except when the light hits it, then it kind of seems to brighten up a bit. Same with the Cherry 12s actually, but overall very clean shoe. Standard Jordan 12 bottom with the carbon fibers, 23 push button right there with the black Jumpman at the top. I might wear these tomorrow, maybe even tonight to rehearsal. I don't know, but yeah, being that the weather is kind of clearing up a little bit and these are a darker shoe, I can get away with rocking them in the wintertime. But these released this Saturday, March 1st. So it's just cool to have them in hand early and be able to get this review for y'all, man. But I really don't know what else to say, man. These are the shoe that Jordan had food poisoning, not an actual flu, but the Jordan 12 food poisonings don't sound like a tight shoe. Flu game sounds much better. But yeah, I do believe this is a very iconic pair for the Jordan 12s. And yeah, I think these are gonna sell out. They should, for the old heads, man. And that's what I think is really going on with this particular season, we'll say, of Jordan releases. The grapes, which I mean, yeah, that's the grape fives, the cement four, which are two favorites of mine. And I already had both of them, but yeah, my pair of grape fives was dead stock. So getting a pair of retail, yeah, kind of gotta happen, bro. But love this colorway. Which now as I'm an adult and further along with the Jordan game, I can appreciate these more. Plus, I mean, it's safe to say I'm a collector, so uh yeah, it's just good to add these into the rotation and have some versatility. But also, when I decide to basically sell my collection, man, I'm glad to have these as a part of it. Because I do think God is probably over this with me. As a matter of fact, I'm almost certain that he's kind of over this with me. And I'm working on getting out of this game because I've been in it for too long. Spent a lot of money. And some of it probably was money I should have spent on other things. But, at the same time, I look at it as a way that God has kind of given me something to just be joyful about. Because in the field of work that I'm in, man, it's a lot. It takes a lot. And one thing I will say is that the irony is my love of Jordan shoes, or liking, I don't want to say love, my liking of Jordan shoes has always been an icebreaker with the kids that I work with. Every time. I'll give y'all a quick story, man. At one of my jobs, I literally, I worked at a program that was center based, very aggressive things off the hook, man. And I had one situation where a kid was just on 12 and I walked up to his booth and dude was tripping and he looked down. He said, "Oh man, you know what? I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna sit down because I don't want to mess your shoes up." Hey, sometimes it has its perks, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is definitely a dope pickup. Once again, shout out to Chicago Emporium. They got these on deck right now. Listen, I would have to say again with Chicago Emporium, they get very hot sneakers and they have very decent prices for them to be resellers. And you can count on them, and the service is quick. I ordered these on Friday and got them today. And usually they used to be faster than that. You order your shoes, you get them the next day sometimes with Chicago Emporium, man. But anyway, hit them up. They got these on deck. They got the women's 4 sea foams, which are hot. That's a little too much sea foam for me though, so I might pass on those. But March is looking to be a big month for releases, so yeah, stay tuned, man, because I'm not done. I do have another pair on the way, and I can't wait to show you those. But anyway, y'all know what it is. It's your boy Aaron Tolan. Click like, click subscribe. Peace.